Mr. Tennant, and I have another boot unboxing and first impression video for you guys today. Today we're taking a look at an Ariat Hudson Cowboy Boot in Wicker Brown and Dignity Blue. So let's dive on in. Standard box that we've seen from Ariat. Pretty much a standard cardboard box. Boots come wrapped in this kind of tissue paper plastic with some cardboard here between them to kind of protect them in shipping. So let's go ahead and get these out. Let's get this packaging out of the way. All right, inside of each of these boots, there's some cardboard here in the shaft and some tissue paper down in the toe. Let's get that out of the way. This cardboard and this other bit of tissue paper. All right, there we go. We've got our first look at this Hudson Cowboy Boot. Now, this is the second Hudson I've reviewed. I did the other color. This is that Wicker Brown. It's a little bit darker brown color than what I've done in the past. I do really like the Hudson. It's one of their newer style boots that they just came out with. Has that clear DuraTread sole, and this comes in at 13 inches tall with a 1.5 inch full composite heel that has a great amount of lip, allows your blue jeans to stack beautifully. Now, this is a full broad square toe with a true double stitched welt and that new Ariat DuraTread rubber sole that has this clear parts infused into that forefoot footbed with this really cool pattern underneath it that gives it kind of a pop of color and some interest. Now, this boot is full fabric lined with a removable all-day cushion insert, and this boot is made in China. All right, what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead and slip these on, and I'll give you guys my first impressions. All right, I'm back, and I have a pair of Ariat M4 relaxed boot cut jeans that I went ahead and paired with the Hudson to give you guys really an idea of how well this heel works when you want to stack your blue jeans. So first impressions right out of the box, this DuraTread rubber sole that has that clear parts infused on the forefoot is a very comfortable sole. It's definitely a more pliable rubber sole than some of the other boots I've reviewed. So it breaks in beautifully. After about 1 or 2 times of wearing it, this boot feels like a really nice pair of hiking boots. So I really like the way that the Hudson looks with the broad square toe and the white stitching. It gives it really kind of a pop of contrast to this kind of medium to dark tan color boot. It's definitely a lighter color boot, but it looks really good with this white stitching. Now, as I mentioned, this full 1.5 inch composite heel has a great amount of lip. As you can see, it allows these boot cut jeans to stack beautifully on this Hudson boot. Makes for a great look, and that's the look that I prefer. Now, I do like this clear sole. It gives it a pop of color and interest to the sole of your foot. So I do like that they've gone with that, plus that material is a little more pliable. Now, the shaft on this boot is definitely one of the taller shafts that I've reviewed. It comes in at 13 inches tall. Now, it is full fabric lined, and it does have an additional amount of fabric there on that seam where the pull tab goes, so you don't have to worry about there being any roughness there or rubbing on your leg. Has a pretty good V and a really nice choice of colors here. It's very much a fall colored boot. All the stitching and stuff on that shaft are very much fall colors, and I do like the way it looks. So that's been my unboxing and first impressions of the Hudson Cowboy Boot. Now, if you would like to purchase this boot, I'll have a couple of links in the description. The first one will give you 10% off your entire Ariat order. The second link will be directly to this boot. I'll also include the link to these jeans. And finally, if you do like content like this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really does help me to bring additional content.